pausing the German lager fest beer series briefly because I've got a Finnish beer here. I am in Finland, so I've got to throw in some Finnish beers every now and then. This one is from Maku Brewery. It's from a place called Pusala Swami. This is my best attempt. I apologize to all Finns. Pusala Swami. Maku. Maku. You can all just laugh at my attempts. I'm hoping I sound cute to the beautiful Finnish women out there because there's some lookers out there, mate. Bloody hell, it's like you know, a lot of talk of Scandinavian women, but I mean Finland's Nordic. Bloody hell, mate. Bloody hell. Um, all right, we're going off topic. This is Maku. Maku means literally translates to taste. So it's a bold statement from a brewery. Hopefully, it's an accurate statement. I've never tried a beer from Maku. I was reading into them a little bit. They like to play around with sustainability. They focus on like really high quality ingredients, etc. This one is a New England IPA. It's coming in at 6.5%, and it's called Cashmere. So I assume that it's all Cashmere hops. Cashmere is not a hop that I have brewed with at all. I've brewed a bunch with a bunch of different kind of very tropical flavored hops before, but Cashmere is not one of them. So I saw this on the shelf and was like, let me give that a try so I don't have to brew a smash myself. Um, I do love a single hop beer. It gives you the chance to really kind of try out that hop and see what it has to offer without it being clouded by anything else. I think Cashmere is one of those well-rounded hops, so it does provide like a decent bitterness, but it also shines in the late additions and in the whirlpool, etc. Cashmere is the kind of child of Cascade and Northern Brewer paired together. So we're looking out for lemon, lime, melon, I think a bit of peach, and maybe a hint of thyme, if I remember correctly. So there might be a little bit of spiciness, and maybe even going as far as some sort of coconut in there, which let's see if they manage to draw that out. But I've heard of people pulling coconut out of Kashmir before, but very much kind of zesty, from the lemon and lime, and then a bit of tropicalness, and then yeah, that kind of peach flavor. So interesting. Let's see if they nail the kind of New England IPA in terms of that mouthfeel, pillowiness that we know from breweries such as Verdant, or your big famous ones such as Treehouse. Verdant's pretty famous now. I mean, let's not downplay the English contributions to this style, but Treehouse or whatever, we know exactly what a really really fantastic New England IPA or a NEIPA is supposed to taste like. So I'm hoping that this is going to have a really really good backbone in terms of they smash the pillowy kind of a beautiful New England malt side, and then they just allow this Cashmere hop to shine. It's a NEIPA, so that may not have any kind of bittering hop addition at all. And it's all just late addition and whirlpool, or even just all whirlpool. So that's an interesting one to see. Um, Coming in at 6.5%, pretty standard for a NEIPA. EBC of 12. Yeah, not much more to say about it really. Let's get this cracked open and see if Maku from Tusala Swami is doing the business. Let's see if it is really Maku. Tasty. What's tasty? I know Maku is taste. What's tasty? Someone Finnish tell me so I can sort that out. My Finnish accent is absolutely terrible. Um, so apologies. Pour it out. Give it a bit of head. Give it a chance to give some of that aroma. All right. Color looks great. Not really seeing much in terms of oxidation. It's not like brilliantly bright, but it does look a decent color. Nice cloud to it, bit of haze. Yeah, nice thick white heads. Bit of lacing as you move it around. Looks very promising. And yeah, wow. So immediately picking up on the lime and lemon up front for me. Not lemons, lime and melon up front for me. Slight hint of soapiness, but it's not bad. It's almost like soapy in terms of like a scented soap. There is that kind of faint hint of spice. I'm not sure if it's thyme, but I don't know. It's like slight. I don't almost like I don't know if it's grassy. This is an interesting hop for sure. Definitely the melon is coming through, and definitely the kind of limey zestiness. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. See how she drinks. Mm. Little bit sharper than I was expecting on the kind of carbonation, but not wrong with it. Yeah, decent mouthfeel. It is very much a palate, like a malt palate that is allowing the hops to do what they need to do. It's not giving you much more than just like a canvas. There is kind of citrusy zestiness to it. The melon on the nose kind of doesn't come through in the mouth. Smelling it again, this is kind of like a cantaloupe kind of smell. It's a very interesting hop, one I've not come across before. I think, yeah, it's nice. It is nice. Is I can see the kind of the reason why they've gone with this hop as a single hop. Um, is quite interesting. There is that kind of something kind of I know that it's supposed to be thyme, but I'm not getting thyme at all. There is a kind of like herbiness to it, but it's nothing major. It's like it's very much in the background, but it's there. It's a little bit like if you just picked all of the kind of fruits like your lemons and your limes and your oranges, blah blah blah, and then there's a little bit of like vegetation in there as well, like a little bit of leaf kind of popped into the kind of fruit salad. That's what I would describe it as. So it's nothing kind of spicy or whatever or whatever. Um, it's just a hint of something, bit of edge to it. Yeah, it's an enjoyable beer. Fair play to Maku Brewing. I think it's the first time that I've tried one of their beers. Um, and it's good. Well done, very well done. Cashmere as a hop, well worth the go on the single hop, and they've done it justice for sure. Yeah, really kind of inviting beer. You want to go back for more and more sips as it's warming up. It's marrying together even more. There's a decent kind of um, malt sweetness there, decent background to it. Um, so I mean, I'd say in terms of like water chemistry, etc., they know what they're doing. They're allowing this to be a hop forward beer, and but they've not kind of dampened down the malt at all. They've kind of nailed that kind of perfect balance of not being too sweet, but also not being flabby. So there is a kind of like slight sweetness, but then there's a pillowiness, brightness to that malt profile. And then this cashmere hop is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Um, and I mean, its heritage is Cascade and Northern Brewer. I can see where that cascade's coming from. It's an interesting hop for sure. I think you Cascade, you get in that kind of classic. We all know about Cascade. It was the kind of revolution in American hop brewing, the West Coast IPAs and stuff. So that was kind of a really big kind of citrus flavors paired together with a bit of pininess. And but this hop cashmere is a marriage of Cascade and Northern Brewer. I think Northern Brewer is more kind of herbal, maybe perhaps a little bit woody, and that's what this hop is. And this is what this beer is giving me actually, as it's warmed up in the glass, and I'm close to the kind of bottom of it. I'm getting this kind of marriage of citrus, um, and the melon is coming through, but then there is this kind of edge of like woodiness, little bit herbal kind of tone to it, which is quite nice. It's a little bit unusual, and in terms of like a New England IPA, you have your huge kind of juice bombs, big on the tropical, and it's all kind of very juicy. Whereas this is a little bit more kind of refined. It's less of a kind of candied tropical, which is big on the kind of juicy hazy scene. This is more kind of, yes, it has your citrus, it has a bit of lemon and lime, melon, almost like cantaloupe. Um, but it's a little bit more refined. It's not as like big of a juice bomb, and then it's also paired with this kind of like yeah, almost an ode back to the West Coast of a little bit of woodiness. It's not piney. It's a bit of woodiness and a little bit of herb, um, which is welcome. It's welcome in a New England. I think taking New England IPAs in different directions is where beer's going to go. Like we've gone through the huge candied juice bomb tropical kind of phase, and now we need to kind of think about like, well, we had the West Coast IPA revolution, we've had the hazy revolution, we've had the tropical juice bomb revolution. Um, where are we going to go next? And maybe something like Kashmir is the way to go. And it's I think it's an interesting choice of a hop for a New England IPA. So fair play to Maku, fair play to whoever came up with this idea of going for a single hop New England IPA. They've done well in terms of providing the canvas in terms of the malt backbone to this. It's got a decent level of sweetness. They know what they're doing with the water chemistry, so it's not flabby, but it's not too sweet. It's kind of a really nice kind of base layer. When I first drank it, the carbonation was a little bit too bright for me, but as it's gone down the glass and warmed up a bit, it's settled really well. And Cashmere as a hop is yeah, it's a welcome kind of change to your juice bomb. It feels a little bit more grown up as a hop in a New England IPA. So yeah, worth a try. And I'm definitely going to pick up more Maku um, beers for sure. Uh, Fair play. Finland has some decent breweries, and this is one of them. So cheers to that.